Worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big role to play here.
Listen, you don't win all the medals that he's won without doing something right, do you?
Exactly. And I think he's going to have a busy game, covering all sorts of defensive positions, especially when the team's on the front foot. That's when his versatility really comes into its own.
Oh, super find. Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. He's going for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Busquets. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And that was asking for too much. Mbappe, he's found a way through. Plays it across, he leaps for it! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Tampa Bay are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic!
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Odo. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Shea. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
And the finish! And he stuck it away! Manchester United are back on level terms. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily...
Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And they've got their lead back! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Tampa Bay Rowdies leading now. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. Raul. And this is Raul. There's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Van Balten does really well to win the ball there. And that is the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets, and it's Beckham. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run. Tries to get it clear. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
It's Neymar! And no mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, George Best. Coming on the field.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Francesco Totti.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. Quality ball. And here's Neymar. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's O'Shea. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ah, such a clever touch. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now this could be a chance. And a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Baresi, the man that is tenacity personified.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe! De Gea reads a son. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And a quick reminder today that
Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Or any other paid parking facilities in
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken it.